Hello friends, I am Saurabh Singh. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Now today I am going to solve some problem based on polar plot and Nyquist plot. Before start the problem, I am going with an example to see a technique to draw a polar plot in simple manner. So suppose we have a transfer function gs hs is equal to k upon s 1 plus s t1 into 1 plus s t2. Based on the finite zeros and poles, we have three systems. The first one is a minimum phase system. The first one is minimum phase system. In minimum phase system, all finite poles and zero lie left half side of S plane. A second one is non-minimum phase system. Non-minimum phase system. In non-minimum phase system, at least one poles are zero lie right side of S plane. So in non-minimum phase system, at least one poles are zero lie right side of S plane. Now third one is all pass system. All pass system. All pass system is just a mirror image with respect to j omega axis. In all pass system, if one poles are zero lie left half side of S plane, similarly same number of poles are zero lie right side of S plane. So on the basis of finite poles and zero, we have three systems: minimum phase system, non-minimum phase system, and all pass system. A phase. The phase is inversely proportional to stability, or we can say that stability of a system is inversely proportional to phase. If the phase of the system is high, then system become unstable. So in these three systems, in non-minimum phase system, the phase of the non-minimum phase system is high. So suppose we have a transfer function s plus 1 upon s minus 1 upon s plus 2 s plus 3. Here 1 0 lie right side of S plane. So it is a non-minimum phase system. Same transfer function written in terms of minimum phase system and all pass system. So in terms of minimum phase system and all pass system. So the non-minimum phase system is written in terms of minimum phase system and all pass system. So the phase of the non-minimum phase system is equal to the phase of minimum phase system plus the phase of all pass system. So we can say that the phase of the non-minimum phase system is more than that minimum phase system and all pass system. So the non-minimum phase system is a unstable system. So on the basis of finite poles and zero, we can say that the transfer function is minimum phase system. So for the minimum phase system, we have a formula to draw a polar plot within a second. So for minimum phase system, when omega is vary from 0 to infinity, so the magnitude of minimum phase system is vary from k to 0 if the type of the system is 0. On the other hand, the magnitude is vary from infinite to 0 if the type is not is equal to 0. A phase, the phase of the minimum phase system is minus 90 into type, whatever the type, to minus 90 into pole minus 0. So for minimum phase system, we have a formula. When the omega is vary from 0 to infinite, the magnitude is tends to k tends to 0 when the type is equal to 0, and when the type is not is equal to 0, the magnitude is vary from infinite to 0, and the phase is equal to minus 90 into type to minus 90 into pole minus 0. So the given transfer function is minimum phase system. So by using these rules, we draw a polar plot for this transfer function. So when we draw a polar plot for this transfer function, here the type is 1 and the order of the transfer function is 3. So see how we can draw a polar plot within a second. So the omega is vary from 0 to infinite. So let's draw a table for omega is vary from 0 to infinite and magnitude and phase. So for omega is equal to 0, the type is 1. So the magnitude is vary from infinite to 0. For this open loop transfer function, the magnitude is vary from infinite to 0, and the phase is vary from minus 90. Type of the open loop transfer function is 1. So the minus 90 to the poles minus 0. The number of zeros is 0 and the poles is 3. So 3 minus 0 is 3. So the vary from minus 90 into 3 minus 270. Okay, so we got the magnitude and the phase. So the polar plot of this transfer function is just like this. The direction of the polar plot here, where the value of omega is equal to 0 and here omega is equal to infinite. Okay, one important thing, the polar plot intersect the negative real axis of S plane. When the polar plot intersect the negative real axis, then the system become conditional, stable. Let's see what is the condition for the system is stable. To find the stability, we first find the magnitude at this point. It is minus 180 degree. To find the magnitude at the intersection point, first we find omega pc, the phase crossover frequency. Phase crossover frequency is the frequency where the phase of the system is equal to minus 180 degree. So the phase crossover frequency is, first we find the phase crossover frequency. So the phase of the system is, to find the phase, we first put S is equal to j omega in this transfer function. G j omega, H j omega is equal to k upon j omega 1 plus j omega t1 1 plus j omega t2. For phase minus 90 degree, because the numerator phase is 0. Here the phase of the denominator is minus 90 minus tan inverse omega t1 upon 1, real part, minus tan inverse omega t2 upon 1. When we put in place of phi minus 180 degree, then omega is become omega pc. So we put minus 180 degree. So omega become omega pc t1 minus tan inverse omega pc t2. When we solve this equation, then we got tan inverse omega pc t1 plus omega pc t2 upon 1 minus omega pc whole square t1 into t2 is equal to 90 degree. So the omega pc t1 plus omega pc t2 upon 1 minus omega pc whole square t1 t2 is equal to 1090 degree. 1090 degree is infinite. So the further when we solve this equation, then omega pc t1 plus omega pc t2 upon 1 minus omega square pc t1 t2 is equal to 1 upon 0. Infinite is written in terms of 1 upon 0. So we equate 1 minus omega square pc t1 t2 is equal to 0. Then we got omega pc is equal to 1 upon root of t1 and t2. After finding omega pc, we put the value of omega pc in the terms of magnitude. So next we find the magnitude. So the magnitude k upon omega square, it is j omega only, imaginary part is present, so the magnitude of j omega is omega root of 1 plus omega square t1 square 1 plus omega square t2 square. In place of omega, we put omega pc to find the magnitude at the intersection point. So the magnitude at intersection point is, when we put omega pc in place of omega, k upon the value of omega pc is root of t1 t2. One plus, in place of omega square we put 1 upon t1 t2, so it become t1 upon t2. Similarly 1 plus t2 upon t1. So the magnitude at this intersection is k t1 t2 upon t1 plus t2. So the magnitude at this point we got minus k upon t1 t2 upon t1 plus t2. For stability, the value of minus k t1 t2 upon t1 plus t2 is greater than minus 1. Suppose reference point present here minus 1 and 0. For the stable system, the reference point minus 1 0 is lie left side of polar plot. For this, minus k t1 t2 upon t1 plus t2 is greater than minus 1. So this is the condition to stable the transfer function. Okay, so let's see the next problem. Suppose we have a transfer function gs hs is equal to k e raised to the power minus k e raised to the power minus s upon s. So we draw a polar plot of this transfer function and to find the stability of the system. So first we put s is equal to j omega. So the first step is to put s is equal to j omega in this transfer function. So k e raised to the power minus j omega upon j omega. Second step is to find the magnitude and phase. So the magnitude of this transfer function is, it's look like m e raised to the power minus theta minus j theta. So the magnitude of numerator is k and the magnitude of denominator is omega. And second phase, the phase e raised to the power minus j theta. So the theta is in radian, so the value of theta is omega. So the omega, if we convert it in degree, just multiply 180 upon pi minus the phase of denominator is 90 degree. So for the value of omega is vary from 0 to infinite, what is the magnitude and what is the phase? If we put omega is equal to 0 in place of magnitude, so that if we put here 0, so the magnitude is infinite, and when we put omega is equal to 0, then this part become 0, so the phase is minus 90 degree. Similarly, when we put omega is equal to infinite, so the magnitude is 0, and when we put omega is equal to infinite, then the phase is infinite. So see how we can draw a polar plot when these terms are present. When omega is equal to 0, then magnitude is infinite, and the phase is minus 90. So the polar plot is look like okay. It's also intersect the negative real axis of S plane. So it is also a conditional stable. It's one time intersect the negative real axis and it is virtually intersect the negative real axis. So let's find the what is the condition for that this system become stable. So to find, first we find the omega PC. The omega PC, in place of phase, in place of phi we put minus 180 degree. So this omega is become omega PC. So it become omega PC into 180 upon pi minus 90. When we solve this equation, so minus 90 is equal to minus omega PC 180 upon pi. Negative negative cancel out. So the omega PC become pi by 2. When we put omega PC in magnitude, then we got the intersect value, the magnitude at intersect. So suppose here value is A. So the value of A is equal to minus A because it is a negative real axis. So the value of A is equal to K upon, in place of omega we put the value of omega PC, pi by 2. So it is twice of K upon pi. So the value of A is equal to minus twice of K upon pi. So for the stable system, twice of K upon pi is greater than minus 1. When we cancel out the negative sign, then equality change. So twice of K upon pi is less than 1. So for K is less than pi by 2, then system become stable. So we see how we can draw a polar plot for this transfer function. So let's move the next question. In this question, open loop transfer function is given. GS is equal to K S plus 3 into S plus 5 upon S minus 2 into S minus 4. And for the value of K is equal to 0, the Nyquist plot is given. Suppose the reference point is lie here. So here we see the first we find the number of poles lie right side of S plane, or number of 0 who lie right side of S plane. So from the open loop transfer function we see the two number of poles lie right side of S plane. So we have a formula for the stability. Z is equal to P minus N, where P is the number of poles lie right side of S plane. So the number of poles lie right side of S plane is 2. From the Nyquist plot, when the reference point is minus 1 and 0, and the Nyquist plot encircle the reference point minus 1 0 2 times in anti-clockwise direction. So the value of n is equal to 2 plus 2. So the value of n is equal to plus 2. Then we put in this equation Z is equal to, the value of P is 2 and the value of n is 2. So Z is equal to 0. Z is the number of zeros lie right side of S plane. So there is no zeros lie right side of S plane. So Z also becomes 0. So the condition is satisfied. So for the value of K is equal to 0, the system becomes stable. In this question, we find the range of the K, for that the system is stable. At the intersect point, the value of magnitude is minus 1.33 for the value of K is equal to 1. For the range of k, the condition is minus 1.33 is less than minus 1. For the stability of the system, the condition is minus 1.33 into k is less than 1. When we neglect the negative sign, then equality is changed. So 1.33 k is greater than 1. So k is greater than 1 upon 1.33. So the range of k for the system is stable is k is greater than 1 upon 1.33. So this is the answer of the question. Let's move the next question. In this question, open loop transfer function is given. GSHS is equal to k upon s square plus twice of s plus 2 into s plus 2. And also given, if k is equal to 10, the Nyquist plot do not enclose minus 1 plus j0, means reference point. In second condition, if k is equal to 100, Nyquist plot enclose the minus 1 plus j0. So what is the system, stable or unstable? So in this question, first we find the number of poles who lie right side of S plane or left side of S plane. So the poles is a point where the function is become undefined. So for this transfer function, at the point of minus 2 and minus 1 plus j, minus 1 plus minus j, the system become undefined. So here we see the poles is lie left side of S plane. So the number of poles lie left side right side of S plane is 0. Then we moving the first. If k is equal to 10, Nyquist plot do not enclose minus 1 plus j0. So the value of n is equal to 0. We have a formula to check the stability in Nyquist plot. Z is equal to p minus n. Z is equal to p. The value of p is 0 and n is 0. So the Z is equal to 0. And the value and the number of zeros right side of S plane is also 0. So the condition is satisfied. So 0. So for k is equal to 10, the system is become stable. For k is equal to 10, the transfer function, a system is stable. Let's check the next condition. If k is equal to 100, Nyquist plot enclose the minus 1 plus j0. Similarly, the value of p is equal to 0 and the n is equal to here. It's not given whether it is clockwise or it is anti-clockwise. So let's see, it is clockwise. So the value of n is equal to minus 1. So the value z is equal to p minus n. So z is equal to 0 minus 1. So z is equal to 1. The value of z is 0. It is 1. So the condition not satisfied. So the system is become unstable. So for this question, for k is equal to 10, system is stable, and for k is equal to 100, system become unstable. So these are the question based on polar and Nyquist plot. Thanks for watching the video, and please like the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you guys.